What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part 26 of my Total Warhammer 3 Drycha Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, we have taken Krakatan and thereby destroyed the caravan of blue roses for good, making this particular territory a lot easier to now deal with, as we won't have constant undead armies coming in. On top of that, that pretty much fixed our income situation. Yeah, we're still losing 5k per turn, but we're looking pretty good. Durthu's taking the King's Glade, and as soon as he takes the Crags of Findal or Val's Anvil, we'll be down to minus 2k per turn, so I think that is extremely manageable, at least compared to what we had before. Pretty happy with that result. On top of that, it looks like the Haunted Forest is getting ready for another ritual for itself, and we are nearly done with the Jungles of Qian, who has completed its ritual, and we just now need to build that building there, which would be quite nice once we get it there. And plus we'll get a couple forest dragons on top of the upkeep reduction for forest spirit units. Can't wait for that, and for Durthu to finally get all these treemen and treekin that he's been waiting for. He's certainly been waiting a while. Now, in terms of recruitment, I just want to double check. No, still no Mortis engines. Ah, come on, Vlad, just give us the ability to build Mortis engines, man. They're too good not to have. Let's see what we gotta do this turn. So Durthu, you, my friends, still have to move. You unfortunately cannot hit the crags, though Colas could hit them for you. Let's see, 10,900 sack value. Wait, how is that the same? 10,400. Why is it more for Colas? That's weird. But Colas doesn't have Wonders of the Forest. At least he doesn't have it maxed out. Why is his raising it worth more than Durthu's? That's weird. 10,400. Wait, Durthu has it maxed out, does he not? Yes, he does. So he should be getting an extra fairly large amount. Oh wait, this doesn't change sacking. It only changes post-battle loot, raising, and raiding. Ah, I see, game. I see how it is. We can max this out and just raise it with Colas instead. Of course, Durthu's raised more territories, so he will have a base increase. Or we could wait a turn. Do we want to wait a single turn is the real question then. I suppose that, well, wait, we're not raising it or sacking it. So it doesn't matter who attacks. Yeah, alright, that's fine then. And that's fine. So I think what we'll do is we'll move Durthu up here via jump, like so. Then this will mean we're close enough. I'm just wondering if we attack with Colas and occupy it. So here's the problem. If we do that, Death will be in range of the Oak of Ages to retake it, and I don't particularly like that. I think we need both Durthu and Colas to be able to move in the same turn, so you know what? I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and we're gonna attack with Durthu next turn then. Not a big deal, a little bit annoying, but whatever. Alrighty, we'll also move out to you guys. You're going to join armies, of course, but for now, you will be acting as scouts, and just so we can see any enemy armies that come near. I still really would like to know where exactly Grom the Paunch went, because as I recall, last episode, he ran away somewhere. And we shall see. Alrighty, anybody else need to move right now? Durthu, you are good. Colas, you are good for now. Dare talk. Wait, we just checked you. You're good. My bad, buddy, my bad. Isalal, you're fine, and that looks like that's it, minus any potential buildings and diplomacy. And we'll be able to end the turn. Alrighty, so growth is good at Griffin Wood. We could build the Azrael lookouts or the forest patrols, but I think we'll hold off on that. And most likely later on, we'll probably replace the building with a military building. As in one increase, that increases either Glade Captain or Waystalker capacity. Mostly because it's kind of difficult to get them in enough of a, or in a high enough capacity. Oh, I also just had a thought. Ah, damn. Wait, is this in Waterfall Palace? Yes, indeed it is. Wait, can you go here and recruit some more Elven units? Because you still need to do so. You know what? Do it right now. Let's see, if we could not have you waste a turn, that would be great. Yes, indeed we can. It's just 2, but it's better than nothing. So here's what we'll do. We'll take out these Malevolent Dryads, because we don't need them in this army. Well, actually, we'll take out 1 Malevolent Dryad. And we'll replace them, let's say, with 2 Swift Shiver Shards. Yeah. Alright. Man, the recruitment is so damn slow. Yikes. I wish we could speed it up. Also, what are your special buildings? Ah, you don't have it. What about you? You don't have it either, damn. I'm hoping that they're not as worthless as Talrennic is in the King's Glade, because Talrennic is garbage. +2 recruit rank for Forest Spirit and Flying Monsters. How is it so much worse than a random building we have at Paravon? Just bizarre. Oh well. Ooh, maybe we want another couple of Hawk Riders in Colus's army, and maybe even some artillery from our Cathayan friends as well. Just gotta make sure we have enough room for everything. Let's say we get 2 more of you, then we get the Regiment of Renown, range units, then we get a couple Waystalkers. Let's see, 2 Waystalkers. You will get, well actually, you'll get replaced, and you will get replaced, oh wait, no, your Regiment of Renown, 2 Waystalkers, 2 more of some sort of Elven Archers, and what, just 4 artillery pieces? It feels like almost not enough archers that way. I mean, I guess we could do like 2 or 3 artillery pieces. I'll think about it. Maybe we go a little bit lighter on the Waystalkers? Because if we don't have enough archers, we won't be able to bring down lots of blobs of units, but with artillery pieces, we should be able to bring down at least some. Not the heavily armored stuff, though. Well, we'll see, we'll see. Not super important this turn, I suppose. And we can always adjust the army if it doesn't perform in a way that we like. Anyway, let's see if there's any buildings left to build, and then we'll go next turn here. Avalorn, we're still ignoring for a while yet. Haunted Forest, still ignoring. You, Jungles of Qian, yes, ignoring. Griffinwood, good. And when I say ignoring, I mean we're just waiting for them to get leveled up. Okie dokie. Well then. If that is all that we need to do, let's check the diplomacy and let's go next turn. Let's see, Defenders of the Great Plan, we could once again activate trading with Eotane. Yeah, really, I feel like the only ones we need to fight are going to be Avalorn. I am the heir of Anarion. Free money. Welcome. Very well. And the reason we need to fight Avalorn is for Drycha to get the Sword of Cain, but we don't have to do it right now. We can always do it way, way later. We have a lot of trees to take in the meantime. Alrighty, now, can we get attacked anywhere this turn? Probably not, or at the very least, it's extremely unlikely. I suppose there could be a Skaven army sitting in Zavastra waiting to attack Tala. This might happen. Let's see. Skip that. Outpost upgrade available with who? Oh, with these guys? Yeah, sure. I wonder if that's the only outpost upgrade available. In fact, here's what we'll do. We'll go like this, and then we'll check their outposts. You're good. You're nearly tier 3. You're nearly tier 3, or you're being upgraded, and you are not a military ally. So I suppose you don't matter all that much. Now, we could actually probably get our military alliance going if we pay them 10k. I suppose, though... Oh, we can wait on it. These guys might get confederated. And if we militarily align with them, the lizards will continue being unhappy with us. I really just want these guys to peace out so that we can get some lizard units. Although, wait, I think maybe with Nakai you actually can't get his lizard units. Ah, looks like Baleful Hills is going to get taken by Snitch as well. Would you guys please just finish off Snitch? He doesn't even have any settlements left. It's just his little army by itself. Although if this is full of Skaven slaves, then he might lose. Who knows? Who knows? He is being chased, though. Anyway, let's end the turn looking at where we were looking before, which is Tala, who's the only one who's possibly going to get attacked. At least the only one that I can see that has that possibility. Ooh, looks like something happened at Castle von Rauken. And, oh, come on, Eltharion. We were being friendly with you, too. I was gonna keep him around and give Avalorn stuff to him, but now, perhaps, it is gonna have to be the Dreadfleet. I would like for the Dreadfleet to sail up here, though. Oh look, somebody's taken Zavastra. That's actually fairly good, as we'll have something to the north of Beckhofen. Of course, we'll be giving Beckhofen up as well. Alright, Scheme of Doom performed, Pestilence Scheme performed, Faction destroyed, and the Wild Hunt begins. What does this do for us? Orion will now behave more aggressively towards his neighbors. Well, good luck to Orion. And, oh, damn. You are near to the King's Gate. Oh, we were just about to attack the Crags of Fendal here. But we can't. Okay, so this is a slight problem. Okay, we don't care about that. Ellendelling, that's fine. We got that Wisdom of the Wildwood up and running, which means we can also go back to Estraeth, Lord of Hunger. But if you attack the Kingsglade, you would win. Which means we can't risk it. I'd rather not. You're gonna go back to Kingsglade, and you're gonna wait and see what this guy does. If he tries to go after Dellen, we'll declare war on him, but otherwise I guess we're gonna wait for at least one more turn to attack Findal. Alrighty, well I guess that means Colas has more time to get more units up, and we will keep all of you sticking around here, waiting to figure things out. I also forgot, what do you do again? You're a town of Kurnos, right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine for a ranged army in particular. You need to move down here though, Isalal. And keep figuring things out. You also, Waystalker, confident in, ooh, there's a disciplined, then again, melee attack. Do we need a melee attack? It's probably better than Ariel's Chosen though, isn't it? I mean, I suppose in forest battles, Ariel's Chosen is great. Because then we get the +8 melee attack during forest battles, and the 15% reload during forest battles. On the other hand, Disciplined would be leader melee attack in every single battle, but then probably many battles we wouldn't get any use out of it. I don't think we care enough. Well, let's do this though. Let us take out the spiders as they're no longer needed here. Well, let's put you into this army, like so. Alrighty, and then we'll get one more Waystalker in here, and you can leave. You can get replaced by the Way Watchers. There we go, 5 units, then we'll take you out. And we'll recruit some more ranged units, which means I guess this time we're going for the Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts. And just for a little bit of extra armor piercing, then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you will be a Waystalker or a Way Watcher, and then we'll have to choose between either 2 pieces of artillery or 2 Deepwood Scouts. Honestly, if we could get some dragon units, I'd like that. Dragon units, you know, celestial dragon crossbows. But I don't think we have access to them yet, so, Either way, the fire rain rockets would be just grand. Alrighty, well, you guys keep doing what you're doing. Drycha, you got places to be. Namely, Dread Rock, which is looking like it's worth quite a lot of money. And you know what? Maybe we get another temporary lord here. Is anybody back? No, it doesn't look like it. You have Lamentation of Despairs, Pageant of Shrikes, Annoyance of Netlings, Befuddlement of Mischiefs, and not super happy about any of those. Respondents of Luminescence, and another Murder of Spites. Alright, fine, just get the Murder of Spites. We have lots of these Murder of Spites ones, but they're quite good. And I feel like if we get a Resplendence of Luminescence, it probably wouldn't be the Beast lore. Yeah, I think if we go for a Zote army, it'll be a Lore of Life army. Because Zotes are Lore of Life creatures, are they not? Just trying to remember if I got my lore correct. Where can we build Zotes from? Okay, wait, let's just take a quick look here. I just want to double check here. Let's see, they have Earth Blood, and they have Flesh to Stone. So it does seem like it. Alrighty, so therefore they should be a Lore of Life leader. Although I suppose a Beast leader would also make sense in the fact that there's a lot of overlap, but even more healing is always great. Anyway, another Lore of Life, and I guess another wait. Oh. Yeah, okay, so you go Murder of Spites for now. We'll just have to try to find a Resplendence of Luminescence in a Lore of Life. I guess we could do this for now. Alright, screw it. You go here, and we're gonna have you grab Pig Barter, and if you miss out on that, then grab Flayed Rock, and then we can possibly trade it to our allies there. Dulcith, it looks like you cannot move to the Ogre territories this turn, so you're gonna go here, you're gonna encamp, and then you're gonna hit the Great Hall of Greasus the next turn. And we'll be trading it away as well. Alrighty, not that you're super healthy, but right now it doesn't matter. Let's temporarily get this Animal Stone thing. It'll be worth some money to our allies there. I also don't want Mount Thug to be lost. Although I suppose the healing is nearly complete and we should be able to start the ritual here. Yeah, I guess Drycha's gonna have to stick around and deal with the ritual herself. Even though she's too important to normally be doing that. Anyway, let's move everybody else as we need to, and then we'll have Drycha attack, shall we? Where the heck is... Okay, Skarsnik is still here, which means, Akka, you're gonna take World's Edge Archway. You're gonna occupy it for us. And that'll allow you to heal. And we shall also, I suppose, build something there. Now may also be the time to trade Vlad, Zufbar, and Grom Peak. Wait, Zufbar and Grom Peak and Fallen King Mountain. Just to power him up further. Makes sense to me. Alrighty, Vlad. Here you go, Zufbar. He's willing to give us 11k for that, which is a decent amount of cash, but I still feel like he needs the cash more than us, so let's just gift it to him. Zufbar, and what was it, Fallen King Mountain and Grom Peak? Yes. Grom Peak, there you go. And Fallen King Mountain. Alright. Alrighty, that should power him up even further. In fact, just out of curiosity, how much does he like us from that? Gifts given is plus 221. I hope this means that he will never break a military alliance with us. It's really unfortunate that we can't vassalize him, but on the other hand, I like once again how it is echoing my Vlad campaign, so I can't complain too much about that. Tala, let's move you out to Kislev, shall we? Yeah, so here you go. You're nice and healed up. And unless there's a massive full stack there, I'm sure that we can hold it. I hope that Vlad starts dealing with this stuff down here, though, because it looks like there's a military buildup in the Empire. Well, we'll deal with it if it comes down to it, if Vlad has a tough time. Daritok, you're here for at least one more turn. Still can't recruit those dragons, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Dulcith, you are good. Isalal, you are not... Actually, you have to follow Drycha, don't you? Yeah, alright, so Drycha, here's what you do. You're gonna go here. And you're going to continue siege. And then we're going to land Isalal. Can he actually reach this in one turn? Looks like he can. So go here. And I don't know why that decided to lag, but whatever. And... Huh. Okay, my computer really doesn't like that movement for some reason, but whatever. And just before we attack, do we need to level you up in any way? Do you have any access to anything cool? Magical Reserves, Wild Heart, Arcane Conduit? Yeah. Yeah, you kinda do. Let's get those, and Primeval Hatred for you as well. Alright, hopefully that lag goes away. Drycha, you can hold on to your spell point or your skill points as you will level up here. Now let's see how much this is worth. Let's fight it. A Pyrrhic victory, really? This is going to give us a Pyrrhic victory. I have my doubts, but sure game, surprise me. Alrighty, so I assume the auto-resolve would have slightly favored the AI more, at least more than it should have, just because this is a settlement battle and thus technically the AI should have access to towers. Though unfortunately for said AI, it doesn't really, because this is not a good settlement to defend, as it has blind spots essentially at these two gates. I suppose this one tower could have at least clipped our forces, but now that we are drawing closer, even if it did get activated now, it's no longer a possibility. We've also split our forces into two, Coadil leading one with his own branch wraith, and Drycha and her malevolent tree man leading the other, in a roughly similar split of units on both sides, with our giant wolves waiting to join the fray in both locations as well. We should be breaking through those gates relatively quickly. 2000 HP there, and this one is done for. So we'll be making our way inside. As to which particular gate/battle to watch, I honestly don't think it matters all that much. I suppose this one has the cultist. This one has slightly less troops. Ultimately, once again, I don't think it's super relevant. Anyway, let's watch Drycha fight a little bit. To be fair, considering the past various battles with Drycha, we don't get to see her fight a lot, as in by herself. I mean, yeah, she occasionally duels enemy lords, but if she's in the press, it's kind of hard to spot, because she isn't much bigger than a regular Dryad / Branch Wraith. I really do like her dark purple root animation coming from the ground whenever she attacks, though. Be nice to see more of that. Anyway, here come the Wraiths of the Frozen Heart, as well as our Treekin and Treeman to help bail us out. Well, maybe not bail us out so much as to try to deliver more damage to the enemy here. And it looks like we'll be breaking through that gate extremely shortly. We've also summoned another unit of Malevolent Dryads on top of the enemy here, of course, via the Rouse to Wrath ability. And now they're distracting this enemy cultist, which I guess is their lord, as well as these additional Plague Bearers. Not that the Plague Bearers are a threat to our main army, but they could probably deal decent amounts to the summoned and thus unbuffed unit of Dryads. Alrighty, well, it looks like we're through. Drycha's still killing the stuff on the side here, but should be able to go after that cultist shortly, and maybe have a little bit of a duel at the same time. Over on the other side, Coadil is also breaking through, and has actually broken through a little bit further, probably because of the Flocks of Doom here, but also probably because the defenses over on this side are not quite as sufficient. As we can see by our own unit's HP, nobody on this side has actually taken any damage. These Malevolent Dryads were started off hurt, and everybody's fine. I guess the Lure of Life is up, keeping everything just fine as well. Now, and it looks like Drycha has found that cultist, so we can watch this little duel. I don't imagine she'll be getting hurt by this. And oh wow, he's already running. Okay. And didn't last that long either, the battle, I mean. Well, maybe we can chase him down. Does Drycha have any way to slow him down? She has Dampen, so she could just repeatedly cast Melkot's Mystifying Miasma, and between Dampen and the other Trickster's Shard, that do quite a bit of damage. Oh, nice little jump and slam down with those roots. And one more hit. Fortunately, the Nurgle unit is quite slow, and he'll be even slower sans head. There we are. And while the battle is not quite over, there's a tiny sliver of balance of power remaining. It looks like everybody's about to rout, and the battle will be ours with basically, maybe not no units lost, but extremely few units lost. Yeah, you just crushed those Forsaken there, Tree Man. They made you actually put in a slight amount of effort for this. As in to have actually bothered fighting this. And there we go, looks like the battle is ours. Oh damn, I wanted to go up on top of that pyramid to get the view from up here. It's a really nice looking map with the, I don't know, golden sunlight that we've got going on. Anyway, very much a decisive victory, but hopefully we'll have a better one shortly, as in a better battle. Alrighty, I don't remember what the auto-resolve said, but it was close victory or Pyrrhic victory or something absolutely silly like that. We lost 7 units, and even that was probably more than we needed to lose. We're gonna raise the place for 47k. Well then. I think our money situation's gonna be just fine. Drycha, I guess you can take it over then. Huh, I'm gonna have Isolal do it, but I guess Isolal... Ooh, in fact, wait, Drycha? Oh, damn. We have to risk taking or getting the plague here, which we probably will. I was thinking we leave Isolal here in Dread Rock. Wait, does this count as contested waters? Are we able to heal in the water or no? Wait, are you healing here? Ah, you're not damaged, so it's kind of hard to tell. Damn. Yeah, I guess probably not, eh? I think it's if it was shared, then we'd be able to heal. Okay, yeah, I was just thinking whether we risk Drycha getting the plague and then continuing to suffer attrition while she goes for Dragonfang Mount and for Shattered Stone Isle, but I guess, well, I guess we're gonna have to. Oh well. Isolal, you're gonna go here as well. You're gonna be following Drycha around quite a bit, getting Shattered Stone Isle and Dragonfang Mount if the If this doesn't work again, as in if Drycha tries to run away. Hopefully she doesn't run like halfway across the world, like Akka did that one time. But at least Akka became known for it. Alrighty, well, let's continue seeing what else we have to do here. Kolis is good, Daertok is good, Dulcith, you are good, and that's all of our heroes, so unless there's buildings to be building, we're gonna go next turn. Griffinwood, you're probably gonna keep waiting. You're growing pretty well right now as well. Jungles of Qian, you're in the same situation where we don't want to waste time not getting something useful. Avalorn, we are still going to wait on you, I think. Maybe we start upgrading, but not yet. I think we start upgrading... Oh man, I'm not sure. The thing is, 10% is quite a lot. Dropping down by 9% income is gonna be pretty significant. Well, let's not deal with it right now. Let's wait. Let's end the turn. Let's see what Skulk Squigbeard does. It would be really great to just destroy him or watch him run away so we can go after the Crags of Findal afterwards. In fact, it would be even better if we could attack both the Crags of Findal and Volzanville at the same time, but also not have to worry about Kingsglade. And he might be close enough for us to attack now. Guess we're about to find out. And hello. You've moved over here through this territory. Where the heck is Orion? Oh, and the Jiangxi rebels have been destroyed, and so has Clan Eshin, so our little Cathayan friends are fine. The Haunted Forest Ritual of Rebirth is ready to go, so who the heck is Orliareth? Who are you? Oh, you're Durthu's, you're Durthu's minion. The thing is, I feel like hunting hounds don't actually work for heroes. I feel like they only work for lords. I could be wrong though. It's weird that it doesn't say Lord's Army. And we don't have enough of these to be just putting them in places without without being sure as to whether they'll work or not. Now, what we want to check here is Durthu. You can go after Skulk Squigbeard here. Yeah, I think that'll be the cinematic battle for us. I don't see where the heck Grom went. We need to know where he went, though, because we... Ah, wait. No, that's not Grom. The second we declare war on the orcs, it's going to start being a lot more problematic, so we'll have to take on both the orcs and the other elves at the same time. Of course, Kolis can take care of the orcs, I'm sure. Especially once he finishes recruiting. I wonder, if this guy doesn't run, if we could get Durthu back to the Oak of Ages, I think Waterfall Palace is safe.
Proud son of Athalurin.
This is gonna be interesting. What do we have in the Oak of Ages in terms of the defenders there? It's okay. We have to remember that regardless of what we have there, there's still a massive problem with regards to the fact that they are glamoured elves. Also, look at our money. Yeah, the ritual came down 37 on the Dryads here, 45 on the Treemen. That's 45 gold for a Treeman is pretty damn ridiculous. Daertok, that means you're nearly done here. You're gonna build 2 dragons, 2 forest dragons specifically, for the Air Force Army. And you're pretty much good to go. Damn. 324 for a Forest Dragon, 204 for a Great Hawk. Man, this really makes me think that it's so not worth it having Great Hawks when you could just use Forest Dragons instead. We'll see. We'll see how they perform, and then afterwards we will maybe make a switch somewhere. Also, I forget, Daertok, are you going to be the aerial army? You have the Blight of Terrors, so potentially, yes. Alright, well. Well, let's keep going, shall we? And it looks like we lucked out. Drycha did not, in fact, get the get the plague there. Also, Kugath is waiting in Dragonfang Mount, which is just fine. We're gonna go for Shattered Stone Isle with Drycha, and we're gonna raise it. And then we'll have you... Wait. Okay, that should be auto-resolvable. It's going to... Okay, here's the thing. If we auto-resolve this and we get the plague... Wait, this place doesn't have a plague. I do wonder where we'll go, though. Wait, this territory is still attrition-y, isn't it? No, apparently not. Huh. Wait, I thought that the Chaos Corruption would be causing attrition. Are we now immune to Chaos Corruption attrition? No, we don't have the, we don't have the woods that's anti-Chaos Corruption. This is what? Income, alliances with Ogre Kingdoms, and Vampiric attrition. Ooh, and income from trade tariffs. That's quite useful. Alright, well, Drycha, it looks like you're safe to auto-resolve this. A little bit of damage. And raise the place for another 18k. Very nice. And it looks like you'll be able to occupy this as well. Oh, Drycha's doing a great job not running away. Beautiful. Well done, Drycha. Deluric. To Pigbarter ye shall go. Hopefully we can get it for ourselves, and then maybe trade it to the elves. For an alliance of some sort. Delsith, you should be able to auto-resolve the Great Hall of Greases and occupy it. I think, yes. Beautiful. Making some nice headway now. And we got another Forest Spirit for our trouble as well. Rebuild this, build the gold mine, and just temporarily before we give it to our allies. And very nice, and then we'll take Grimtop, and then all of these places need to be occupied, though I suppose the growth in the Haunted Forest is no longer all that necessary, which is also a good thing. Alrighty, next up, who do we need to move? Drycha's good, Akka is... Now let's see. Well, he could go to the high place. I do have to wonder whether Skarsnik would immediately attack us. Though if he does, would he have the ability to win the battle? Oh wow, that's a lot of stone trolls. Ooh, and Thorgrim's nearby as well. And that's a pretty nice army. Well, fortunately, Akka's pretty darn adept at killing dwarven armies. It does look like... yeah, Skarsnik could reach us if he wanted to. Maybe we hold off until we heal up a little bit more. Maybe I should have just stayed at the World's Edge Mount Archway then. You know what, go back to the World's Edge Archway, heal to full. If we're gonna fight two big armies in quick succession, we need to be able to fight them at reasonably full HP. Also, we have sacrificial grounds at Mount Gunbad, but it's no longer necessary here. We will build 2 waystones here instead to power up our faction everywhere. Tala, we want to see what's at Kislev. Oh, Skaven Plague. Oh, I am terrified of Skaven Plague. Skaven Plague is awful. We really don't want to spread it to the Griffin Wood, but also it's, yeah, kind of struggling with the Skaven Plague not allowing armies to move in the Skaven campaign right now, or at least an army to move. But it's, do we just not take Kislev for 4 turns? It seems ridiculous. Go to Kislev. And what are we looking at here? And it's a garrison, but it's not much of one. I wonder how much this is going to be worth to sack, as in whether we should bother. You know what, just auto-resolve it. It's just not worth fighting. And, oh, you got a potion of healing out of it. And 11k for raising it. Yeah, fine, raise it. And you got the potion of healing, another Val's Anvil Smith, and you did not pick up the plague, which means you can heal up to full and grab it again, or we get a temporary lord to grab it for you, so that there is no way that you get the plague. I like that a lot more. And I guess we're gonna go with... let's see, I think last time we got the Respondents of Luminescence, so let's get with another Murder of Spites. Oh, we do need to keep an eye on these guys, though. On the Shadows. Because we will be wanting another Shadow Lord to lead our War Dancer army. But for now, Murder of Spites. And you, Mr. Temporary, you're going to Kislev. Alright, lovely. Is Zarengrad still alive? It certainly looks to be. Their armies are dead, though. Yeah, we should really move up here and help them out. And then again, if they die, then Vlad gets everything. We'll see. And also, oh look, Avalorn's willing to trade again. Well, well, well. Look who's come elfing back. And I believe that's it with regards to the diplomacy. Alright, what else can we do here? Akatala Durthu. It's time for your cinematic, I guess. Unless there's something else to do, and I don't think there is. Oh, right. You're... I wonder what this guy's going to do. He might try to go for Shattered Stone Bay. Wait, I thought we healed that up. Oh, wait. This is Shattered Stone Isle. There's 2 Shattered Stone types. Fine. Fair enough. And this province might actually generate a small amount of cash for us at some point. You stay here, I guess. And just, it doesn't matter that much anymore, because once we have this place all nice and shored up, we just send Drycha back to the Haunted Forest to deal with the rituals, and then we delete you, and then after Drycha's done with that ritual, we send her elsewhere. Alright, well, I believe now it's time for Durthu's fight, so Durthu, a fighting we shall go. Where are you, buddy? I think this may be the second to last fight Durthu ever gets with a non-malevolent Dryad, so you might as well enjoy yourself. Are you at war with anybody we like? Talzin and Kurun. Huh. Wait, Talzin, are you willing to peace out? What if we join war against the Broken Axe? Yes, you are. That's kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny. You know what? We're gonna peace out with them. I'm sure we'll defeat Orion later on, but, huh, wait. Yeah, they're not allied with Vidrioth. Huh. Okay, wait, this might be really interesting. Yeah, do this. Peace treaty.
Agreed.
Well, peace out with Talzin. There's a good chance they'll die, but this way we won't have Orion coming to reclaim Kingsglade. Unfortunately, this means we won't have drawn our allies into fighting these guys, but meh. I'm not sure we care that much. It's not like we're gonna get any help from them, though I suppose there is reputation to be built through it, but whatever. Let's get you fighting Durthu. Probably could have gotten some points in there, but meh. I'm sure we'll be fine. What are we facing off? 2 black orcs, there is an Arachnarok, some stone trolls here, and of course the enemy lord, on a wyvern, mind you. But other than that, we should be okay. Alright, looks like a fun fight, let's get to it. Alrighty, this one looks like it might be a little bit fun for Durthu. I mean, they've got a couple black orcs, they've got that Arachnarok spider, the lord's on the wyvern. I don't see anything here being particularly threatening, but they might have sufficient troops to actually damage Durthu's army somewhat, which is always a good thing, as it'll mean that the battle isn't just a super easy free win. Alrighty, the Arachnarok moves in together with the Wyvern Lord as well, or the Lord on the Wyvern, you know what I mean? So that'll be a massive press of units. The Trolls fighting the Treekin, and the Arachnarok fighting the Treemen, and we're going to even send Durthu specifically down to go after that Arachnarok, as, well, he's the best placed to actually damage it. He's also going to once again pop that combo of the Flock of Death or the Flock of Death. Would be nice if that was a thing. The Flock of Doom and the Sword of Death, essentially dealing double damage because they have an equivalent damage number, as well as the armor reduction from the Sword of Death, further increasing that. So that should be pretty damn good. In fact, from that one cast, let's just take a quick look at Durthu here. And there we go, looks like 14,000 damage, and every tick is getting him about 500 extra damage, and decent amounts of kills. Yeah, alrighty. Quite a nice combo, especially when you're facing off against piles of gobos, as we are here. Now let's just take a quick look at what's going on in the battle. We did deploy 3 extra Dryad units in the forest to try to flank around the enemy, hit those ranged units or any other units that we're struggling with. And speaking of struggling, the only units that are doing so a little bit is this unit of Dryads over on this side. They're fighting Forest Goblin Spiders, which are poisoning them, plus the Night Goblins and Black Orcs, which are dishing out the damage. And unfortunately, they're caught between these units, and it's not just the Treekin taking hits here, so that's why this poor unit's getting damaged. We even popped a Regrowth as well as a Scroll of Shielding on it, in the hopes of keeping it reasonably alive while we try to do damage to the rest of the enemy army before coming back here. I wonder how many Black Orcs it would take to down a single tree man. Like how many models is it worth 1-to-1? Because these guys definitely do quite a bit of damage, and with their great axes, the armor piercing should be reasonably effective against the Treekin. And I imagine they're also a much more expensive unit in terms of cost than the Drycha are as well. Anyway, let's check back what's going on in the main fight. Looks like the enemy main battle line, if not broken, is in pretty bad shape already, and plenty of units are wavering. The Ragnarok is still pretty much at full HP though, and still needs a lot more smacking from Durthu to bring it down. We're working on it though, or the Malevolent Tree, or the regular Tree Man, the non-Malevolent Tree Man. The odd Tree Man out is that will be the only non-Malevolent Tree Man we'll ever get. Alrighty, well, Durthu just marching through stuff, taking some arrows and not caring while casting Flocks of Doom and anything else he can. Looks like our Dryads managed to move out from behind the enemy forces, or from those trees, and hit the enemy in the back, preventing them from running, or at the very least preventing some units from running as they get trapped here, and forcing the rest of them to rout. Speaking of routing, looks like the enemy Wyvern Lord, or Lord on Wyvern, is trying to get the heck out of here. Probably a good idea before Durthu advances as well. And there we go. With that, I do believe the enemy main line has collapsed. There are still a few units that are running to the edge of the screen, and they might come back. And in fact, the Lord has indeed come back. But there is still a unit of Black Orcs fighting over on this flank. And they are, interestingly, now just sort of having a little bit of a duel with this unit of Drycha. And we had to move our Dryads back, though they are now coming back as well. Had to move them back so that they didn't die as much. Alrighty, some nice shots here as the units continue to fight, and we got our Dryads back in, and the enemy got some Orcs in there to help out as well, though once again, not for long. Looks like we still have to work through half the HP of these Black Orcs, but they are now wavering, and with the Ragnarok running away, it looks like the battle will be ours. There we go, good job to the Drycha. It looks like they can certainly hold against the Black Orcs. They did not lose a model, but they did lose a lot of HP, so about 1/3 HP gone. A regrowth would have fixed them up nicely, though, or even repeated Earthblood spam. But unsupported as both of these were, I think it was a pretty neat matchup. Anyway, I guess we can speed up through the rest of this. There's a decent amount of stuff to chase, though I don't imagine we will catch it all. Not entirely sure whether this army will survive and whether we'll be able to get it. But I guess we're about to find out. And Durthu's got somebody, and there it is, the decisive victory. And I guess that'll be the first battle against the Orcs of the Broken Axe tribe. And... I'm trying to remember what Grom's trait is, as in if it's farmable or not. Well, I guess we'll figure it out as we get to it. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Well, there we go. A little bit tougher than Drycha's battle, perhaps, but still not all that problematic for Durthu's army. Now, we are going to heal up here rather than taking the tiny amount of cash. And this army is going to run. Let's hope that we can still reach it, and yes, indeed we can. Alrighty. Now, this should be auto-resolvable. It's probably going to hurt us as much as the actual battle did. Close to it, anyway. And once again, we're going to abduct those captives. Plus, we need the extra money, or not the extra money, the extra mana. Actually, Durthu's nice and full of mana. Alrighty, speaking of Durthu, now you are going to go back into our own territory, heal to full, and I guess next turn is the turn that we hit the Crags of Findal and Val's Anvil. Also, how long would it take us to get some... it would take 2 turns to get Fire Rain Rockets. But I do think that we probably want some of them in this army. We have access to Jade Warrior Crossbows. We could get a couple Crane Gunners as well. Maybe. I mean, Fire Rain Rockets are great as well, but the Crane Gunners would power up our archers. It would increase their ability to do damage. The alternative would just be to build more regular Deepwood Scouts, not the Swift Shiver variety, because obviously the discrepancy in range. And I do kind of want more Hawk Riders as well. Well, either way, since we're probably not going to be waiting 2 turns unless... Wait, Durthu, can you reach... Let's see. Huh. I wonder if he can reach the Crags of Findal in 1 run. Or not. On the other hand, I just had a thought. If Colas were to get... Huh. Alright, wait. I had a thought. Which is unusual. Me having a thought, I mean. If Colas was to get artillery, he could probably take this by himself. And because we could use artillery to dish out damage rather than having to worry about his relatively weak army. That said, it would mean skipping a turn. And I'm not sure what the best option would be. I really wish these guys weren't directly in range of the yoke, which is the biggest annoyance of all this. We could also sack one of these places, which would prevent it from being a problem at all. You know what? Let's start building the artillery. At least 2 of them. Bears, you're no longer needed here. Let us recruit, at the very least, 2. Let's see, we have more with the western provinces, so let's go western provinces. 2 fire rain rockets for 14, and just out of curiosity, what do these cost here? They cost 15 here, okay. And then we have to think about whether we want a couple crane gunners or not. It will mean more range. Of course, they're not elves, but they will power up once again the damage of all these other elves, at least on the units that they're firing on, via the power of their shield breaker ability. That said, not having the battle harmony on the Cathayan units, it does seem like it might be a waste. And maybe not necessary. I do wish we could have a shield breaker range unit of our own. You know what? Let's hold off on it. For now. You're gonna be another Waystalker. In fact, you're gonna be Durthu's Waystalker, and then we'll just do this. But let's go 4 fire rain rockets. For now. Does it seem like a lot? Yes. Will it be a good idea? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. And then I guess we don't need the wolf, or at least we won't need the wolf when we replace him with another unit of these guys. Of Waystalker. Unit of Waystalker, you know what I mean. Anyway, unfortunately with all that, I am going to call the episode here, so we're basically out of... Oh wow, we actually are out of time. So yeah, next time we will hopefully complete the recruitment with Colas, we'll attack the Crags of Findal, and maybe Volzandal both at the same time, and then start moving out and fighting the orcs. We may actually leave only one of these armies to fight the orcs and send the other to travel via the deep route somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure whether we actually need both of them here or not. In addition to that, Akka will probably be fighting either Skarsnik or Thorgrim, so there's a lot of stuff for him to do, and what I'd like to do with Akka eventually is move out this way and try to get to the Forest of Gloom, because he's already quite nearby it, so that we don't have to waste the travel via the deep routes to it. And finally, Daemonhunters in 2 turns will be done, so he can travel via the deep routes back to the woods, transfer the Malevolent Tree and Treekin to Durthu, build his air force, and be a new army for us. So exciting times to come. Stay tuned for more trees. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm. And thanks for watching.